Hey, this is Ben here, and I'm about to interview Floetic right now. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Throw 'em at me.
Okay. So, first question is, um, what difference have you noticed between this year and last year in terms of the company as a whole?
Um, some differences in terms of last year, I would say, is not as much music was being released. Um, in terms of this year, other than the fact that there were more than you know 10 songs released this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last year,
Right.
technically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Technically speaking. We topped our second national chart.
Mm.
More clients are booking studio time to complete projects.
Yeah.
Like the schedule's getting tighter, so
Right.
that's a really good thing for a business,
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
especially for the Rudament Music Company.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, do you think your experience is better or worse than last year?
I think my experience is uh, it's getting sharper. It's getting better. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I was being introduced. I was more observant rather than, I was playing a role, but I was being more of the observant and observing how the music life is.
Right, right.
And,
So you feel like you're more of an active participant
exactly,
now.
like traveling to New York, Philadelphia,
Yeah.
staying in Boston. It was really mind blowing, and
Mm.
it opened my third eye to a lot of
Yeah,
things.
yeah. I bet. I bet. Cool. Okay.
Mhm.
So now you're active as Rudiment's personal assistant.
That is correct.
You've done that every winter.
hmm
You know, is there something that he's asked you to do? Over time, like anything challenging that you've
Um,
struggled with, or?
I can come up with about three things. Uh, Not exactly challenging, or not as yet challenging,
Mm-hmm.
but I have, picked up groceries for the house. I've, you know, helped him, pick out things that I feel that he should be wearing,
Right, right,
to look as presentable as possible, because, that's the
Yeah.
producer. He has to look good on the house.
right, right,
Um, Along with feeling comfortable.
right.
One other thing is promotion.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that feel comfortable with promoting. There's some people that don't feel comfortable with promoting. Me, at first, I had a problem with, you know, reaching out to people. Like, I could interact with people, but it was like the way did I present this to this person correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Do they trust me? Did my tone of voice presenting this little bit of music to them make it convincing? Like,
Mhm.
would they want to work at the Rudament Music Company?
Yeah, yeah.
And that was what I was worried about. But I'm working on it.
Yeah, definitely. It's tough to go out there and just,
It is.
the cold open.
It's real in the
Approach people.
field, like Biggie said.
Yeah. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. So working for a Rudiment, must be pretty interesting. Is there
Yes.
something that you've learned about them since you've started working with them?
Something I've really learned is to appreciate my family more. Another thing that I've also learned is um, how how the music industry works.
Yeah.
You know, he always says that you must love your family, but also he gives you really strong advice as to how to maintain through being a part of the music industry,
Yeah.
because it gets really hectic.
I bet. Yeah, yeah. 24/7.
Sometimes it takes you down to your last straw, but you know you have to pick yourself up. You know,
Yeah.
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah. So
And
true.
You just have to you have to build up that tolerance and just handle it.
Right. Endurance. Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Right. Cool. All right. Well, last question.
Mm-hmm.
What's something that you've been able to take away from working with Rudament, you know, during your everyday life?
Something I've been able to take away from him is his, like I said, other than his strong inspirational opinions, maintaining the industry, I would say his the way he carries himself, the way the way he shows other people that he can do it, and that he's here, he is doing it, and that the company itself is even though you may lose people in the industry that are going through difficulties or just don't want to participate in any other duties in the company, the company's not stopping. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going, and it's just something you have to deal with. Welcome to the music industry.
Right.
And learning all of this, it's making me more of a stronger person because you have to stay humble no matter what. You have to be calm. You have to bring your best foot forward. And Rudament has actually been doing a very excellent job of doing that.
Yeah.
And whenever he sees me or another assistant that's just the littlest thing, it may seem like we're going off track. He'll tell us about that. He'll warn us about it, and he'll discipline us about it.
Right.
So that's what I've taken from him.
Yeah. Great. Cool. All right. Well, it's been good talking with you.
All right. Nice talking to you.
Sure, we're all going to see you later in more videos to come.
Yep. All right. See you guys later.